Okay guys, I'm going to hop in. Hey Nikki, I am 15 years old and I'm a freshman in high school. Last year in 8th grade, around May, I had a thing, if you call it, with a guy for about 3 months. Then one day last summer, one day when summer started, we basically stopped talking. Later in the summer, I had to get surgery on my spine and I also had to move to a different house. Not to mention, I was starting high school in the fall. I'm not sure if it's the combination or the combined change that makes me still think about him or the fact that he still talks to me now and then. We will text and talk for 1 week, then the next we will have like a fallout of some sort. My friends tell me it's stupid because I am a beautiful girl who can do much better, and I know that, but for some reason I just can't let go. I think I am turning into a convenient friend to him and it makes me feel stupid, but I don't know to follow my heart, my head, or my friends. Thanks for your time. Okay. Here's the thing, having things for guys, feeling emotionally attached to guys who are not good for you or not someone you're supposed to be with, you're not alone. That's like super, super common. Now, what Hollywood tries to tell us in movies is that anytime you feel a thing for a guy and you feel really emotionally attached, then that means that he's the one and he's supposed to sweep you off your feet and he's it. That is a lie. Emotions come and go up and down like 38 times a day. I don't know about you guys, maybe I am alone, but I feel like I can go from being like in a really great mood and then by the end of the day I might have like been angry and then happy like 4 times in the day. It just kind of depends, which is really, really sad, which is why I feel like I'm constantly having to speak logically to myself, pray to God, and read my Bible, because it's like I'm a girl. And we really believe the stuff we see in movies a lot of the times, that it's like, wow, well, I've really, like, been attached to him for, like, a year, so this must mean something, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of part of growing up. It's kind of part of life. I think you can have connections with lots of different people in your life, and I don't think that that means that it makes a healthy relationship. And with the words that you used in there, I think you know it's not healthy, because you said that you believe your friends are right, and you also said that you have fallouts like frequently. To me that sounds like an emotional roller coaster, and I don't think emotional roller coasters are really that great. Like, I think you want to look for, well, first off, I still think you're a little young, but in general I think you want to look for a steady guy, a guy who is not like shaken by the wind every 20 seconds, a guy who like, and the reason I say that is because you want a guy who is committed. And I know you're young. This is what I'm talking about in life. You want someone who is committed and they're not so shaken by emotions, so that when you fight, it's like they just don't feel like being with you and they just might leave or whatever. It's like, yes, you will fight because that's normal and that's life, but you want a guy ultimately who knows it's like, no, I'm committed to you. Like, I'm committed. So, you know, I can hear from the tone of your letter, you know it's not good, but you're confused because of your feelings. I have had that happen. I think I probably had, prior to marrying Dan, 3 guys that I was really emotionally attached to, and guys that just like made my heart flutter, and like, you know what I mean? And my mom sat me down at one point when I was with these guys, and she was just like, Nikki, like, you want a good guy. You want a guy that's steady. You want a guy that's committed to you, a guy that's not taking you on a roller coaster, you know, preferably a guy that has the same beliefs as you, you know, so that you're on the same page and you're not always arguing about that. You know, there's like enough to argue about in life, because life is hard and life is full of ups and downs, to have to also be arguing about like your beliefs and your moral standing. You know, so just, I would say you need to let him go and move on. You're not even going to that school anymore, so it shouldn't be crazy, crazy hard in terms of circumstances. And cry it out, you know? You cry it out when you miss him, talk to friends when you miss him, and move on, friend. That's what I would say. You know, I'm not there. All this advice I feel like is very, like, it sounds so easy for me to give because I'm not in this situation, so I'm not emotionally attached. You know, there could be more to it, but from what you've said, I would say just drop it like it's hot and move on. I don't even know if that's what that means. That's all, but whatever. Okay. I will see you guys next time. Good luck with that situation. I know I've been there. And yeah, send your messages to asknikkip@gmail.com, and I'll see you later. Bye guys. We're gonna be around him, and so you want to make it very clear that like, oh, you know, I don't have an opinion. I don't know if this is true or not. Just wanted to pass it along to you and let you know as your friend, and give you the opportunity to hear the information that I heard from someone.